42 lordship. That is only for legend.
That is because next matter is to be taken up.
This is that 42 we have intervention. Question is, let them take time. We have no issue, planning issues. Now question is, let the appointment be subject to result of the, because why should we be deprived of the appointment? If that is the fellow, we have nothing to say.
The lordship I filed objection, lordship. In the two interpersonal file, same petitioner file, again, lordship can be made objection. Just received the copy, lordship. File is lordship. Same petitioner, 9 petitioner, 7 petitioner, again file after 2 days, lordship. Kindly see the two I was there. One is, kindly see, one IA, 207.
Can I speak?
First file that see the show the IA. Yes.
Madam, 20.
Kindly see the IA.
Sir, it kind of become a culture now.
Yes.
I am bit adjustment.
Different answer.
Dismissal. Yes, my lord. IA number 2086225. I have filed. It is a file through me. I found that some persons have appeared through Mr. Bose. I want to not test that petition. That may be withdrawn. Duplication has happened. I don't want to go quarrel about that. But I have filed another IA by the other persons. It is selected now with the document. Madam, I will argue this case. The objection. Line in front is the physical education. Line. Well, I am so in another IA. I am there by intervention.
My IA now remains to be done.
No, my IA is also there.
Yes, another IA. We are selling in the same boat, but different selected candidates. There was a misunderstanding. My lunch senior had filed for certain persons who filed with me. He is now not present, so that anomaly is no more available now for consideration. This IA filed by my lunch senior, Mr. Das, is different for other persons and for the other person. Madam, your lordship may allow the IA to be heard along with the writ petition. There is no issue.
Along with the main matter, we can hear the.
Yes, no problem.
Now, question is, madam, when if they take. We are unable to enter.
You have kept Madam a little away.
No, madam. I don't have the opportunity to do
this. Yes.
Madam is also the same. Madam is for a different subject and for a different subject. One for PET and madam is for Sanskrit. This is
my lord, the Staff Selection Commission, as per requisition from the government, has submitted a merit list. According to merit list, we have verified the documents and placed the candidates of PETs of different districts of DOs, my lord. That we cannot give appointment pursuant to the interim orders passed by your lordship.
How many can
about 700-800.
800. Yes. 700. Oh, my lord,
once your lordship will decide the main matter, everything will.
No, which one is yes. In this case, you are not here. The Sanskrit there is no.
Seeing the advertisement.
I'm on PET.
PET. Where on PET?
Selection is completed by now.
Yesterday it was segregated.
PET means physical education.
We are not stopping the way of.
No, that is why it was segregated.
This is the reason you are not segregated.
Lordship in Hindi, your lordship already directed to preliminary examination. Your lordship, this was the matter.
That will be hers.
Regarding preliminary examination, when there are 5 times of a candidate applied, still preliminary exam must be. That is already decided.
No,
man, never. If I have applied the application. Yes.
Have patience, sir. They are the fences. They did not avail the remedy before your lordship. When all the entire system, the process was going on. At the fact end, when the appointments have been issued to us, they have come up before your. It is my lord will decide whether their requisition is to be entertained or not. It is my lord will finally decide. But now I only pray, let the process continue with the appointment, subject to result of your lordship's decision. If I am ready to accept that, because I will not claim any equity that I am being appointed, that I have got an unfettered right that I will enter into the arena. That will be subject to your lordship.
My senior advocate जो stated that very call. Kindly see my page, my annex, sir. I have applied in our at the application. The authority denied on 1/3/2025. That after completion of process, we supply the information regarding how many candidates are applied. Kindly see page 119. If they have argued just
I have got
how they know about the candidate.
To add to Mr. Bose,
Mr. G.
My lord, what is your suggestion?
My suggestion is appointment be made, which will be subject to final outcome of the rate application. So this line has to be mentioned in every appointment.
No equity will be there.
Yes, so that
in other matter, in a connected matters also same thing has to be done. So that
will be agreed. Because my lord, kindly see.
Now how you will be agreed?
Yes, subject. Yes, I am saying. My lord, the entire thing, whatever was placed before lordships on the backdrop, that all are not elected candidate. and they are awaiting appointment orders. Well, I will demonstrate from the advertisement itself and the definition of select list available there.
Everything is wrong.
They are not, the very selection on which they are embarking upon is not a select list at all, nor a selection. It's a provisional shortlisting only where.
No.
I demonstrate your logic correct. Your lordship, kindly bear with me. My lord, as your lordship, if I can recalculate your.
See the select list. My lord, yes. Page 100. List of page 100. You used to look at page 100.
Since I am for
Page 42. Is in the sun. Page 120. Page 100. First case. That is why I'm saying.
Once your lordship have decided the principle in Hindu, how can they will be permitted to give recruitment? That principle is decided here.
I give you reason.
Yes.
I'll address you have argued now and I'll address that.
My lord, if your lordship will see that Sanskrit, your lordship.
Sanskrit, no, read it. Let the PD. Yes.
Kindly see page 71.
To be decided, your lordship observed that same will also do in case of connected matters. That is why I'll say that such a list is not available in same case of Sanskrit. Such a thing is not available.
Only PET.
Yes.
We are concerned with PET. So far as these petitioners are concerned, it they are in the provisional list of Katak. One Digambara Kumar, other ones are.
Whatever is select list is there. You suggest that you will issue appointment orders to these people.
Yes.
And that will be subject to outcome of the request. Yes, we know equity and any other thing. They will also not seek impediment here.
No.
No impediment also.
No.
Whatever it will be lispendence case. Whatever happens, that will happen is your submission.
Yes.
Who opposes this? What is your version?
I am for this absolutely. We have recommended
The selection.
Your lordship,
We do agree with my lords.
your lordship, kindly see annexure to page 73. Kindly, sir. When advertisement issued, subsequently on the
We will hear that matter.
they have issued 4 category for pillar
Heard both the sides. First off, the interdiction of recruitment process would cause a lot of difficulty to the community of teachers, and that would affect the public interest. First off, the select list having been prepared and published, the same can be operated by issuing the appointment orders subject to outcome of the petitions. Also, every appointment order to be issued in terms of the select list shall specifically state about the pendency of the petition, and that the said appointment shall be subject to outcome of the said petitions, in which, on the basis of this interim arrangement, no equity shall be pleaded by anybody, in any way whatsoever. First off, ordered according to interim order modified to this. The interim order modified to matter, call this matter in the 3rd week of January 2026. Next. There was Sanskrit.
Item 43.
Now there are Sanskrits.
Yeah.
Now Sanskrit, whether final list is
Let me stop. In this matter, the interim order was there. The selection may continue, but no final list shall be taken. So everything is certificate verification is over. Merit list has been only awaiting publication of the merit list. The selection is over. Merit list has been prepared, but they have not declared it. At this stage, because of the interim order, they have not published it. Otherwise, everything is ready.
I am for the petitioner in Sanskrit.
Yes.
In one of the tests, my petition is.
No, we'll hear these matters. Yes. Let them publish the select list, issue appointment order. All that will be subject to commission. We will not be prejudiced.
Let me direct that, but before that, your lordship may the content. I'll just take your lordship.
That means on that.
My lord, kindly see. My lord, if the advertisement condition, I will bring it to your lordship's notice. Thereafter, your lordship may kindly take the call. Well, that is what my honest request to your lordship. Your lordship may kindly see the advertisement itself. My lord, kindly see my petition. That is WPC number 316750 of 2020.
Yes.
What is that you were standing?
Your lordships, I was standing fit in the locus because of which merit should not be.
Well,
So that is why I think I thought
in my case, my learned senior is not.
we'll address all
Is
of
not a party, nor she has intervened for anybody. So in my case, my lord, I am just placing for your lordship's perusal. Your lordship kindly see. And only thing I want to say is, your lordship kindly see to the advertisement itself.
No, why I should hear the matter on merits now?
My lord, this is not a select list at all. Because
That is your first contention. Yes, it's not a select.
yes, your lordship kindly come to page 31. Page 31, your lordship.
not been published. No, because of
So on the basis of the present,
There's 31.
Yeah.
but
What your contention is, it is not a select.
it is not a select list
Understood.
because the advertisement is having 3 stages of examination. Preliminary is the first stage, and there the condition clearly imposed was where the total number of valid applications received is more than 5 times of the number of vacancies, then the commission is to conduct preliminary examination. Here, my lord, the total number of advertised vacancies are 706.
Seeks that, and therefore this judgment is applicable.
Yes. Next, my lord, here what has happened, my lord? The second stage is preliminary examination. So in the written examination, they have allowed all the candidates who had applied to sit at the written examination. And my lord, because of the interim order granted by this honorable court, no select list has been prepared, and there is a provisional shortlisting made, which is in the ratio of 100:150. So whatever select list they are claiming, these interveners are claiming that we have already entered into the arena of selection. That is not the final selection. Reason being, it only speaks about 150 times of the total number of select lists. And my lord, besides that, the selection process, the written examination is also marked by several irregularities, because as in the other case, the same pattern, my lord, everything, advertising being the same, the condition of that pedagogy and evaluation was there. Here, my lord, after realizing the mistake they have committed in Hindi case, Hindi examination, written examination was conducted on 15th. Here, the written examination was conducted one day thereafter, that is on 17th. After realizing that, the question set which was prepared, that beyond that, a separate loose sheet was given, was supplied to all the candidates without having any signature, any authentication of any authorities of the examining body. And ultimately, what that they have found after the publication of the provisional mark list, we found that there are certain questions which are fundamentally wrong, and there are multiple questions also, multiple answers questions also. They have given the scope for objection that was objected to, and as against 12 questions, the petitioner, some of the petitioners pointed out, commission accepted 4 of them as erroneous, but instead of deleting all the 6 marks, 6 questions altogether from the purview of solution and restricting the selection to the total marks minus that marks of those 6 questions, what the commission did, commission granted en bloc grace mark to all the candidates, whether they appeared or they have not appeared, resulting into serious prejudice to the certain candidates who had given correct answer as well, and who had attempted but given wrong answer. But these candidates who never appeared that particular questions of 6 in number, they were also allowed marks, resulting into serious changes in the ultimate analysis of the so-called preliminary test which was conducted. That is the other aspect. The third is, my lord, the third stage of examination is on the basis of that written examination, this so-called shortlisted 150 times of the vacancies, candidates who will be called, there, my lord, they will be asked for certificate verification. So certificate verification for this, an advertisement, nothing has come on.
Why that person is coming in the front? Is he liar? Go back. Go back. Sit to that. Yes.
Here, my lord, your lordship kindly see, the advertisement itself clearly says that clause 8 of the advertisement says the merit list shall be prepared in order of merit, post-wise and category-wise, basing on the marks secured by the candidates in the written examination out of 150 marks, and found suitable in the certificate verification. The select list will be published equal to the number of vacancies advertised. So there is no such select list as yet prepared on the basis of which any of the candidates, including the petitioner herein, can claim that I am a selected candidate. Here the difference in situation is, but the petitioner who is making out a grievance before lordship to whom I am representing, my lord, she is also a person who has been provisionally selected in the written examination conducted. My lord, now, my lord, the next question, note appended in the advertisement itself says, inclusion of the name of candidate in merit public select list published by the OSSC Commission shall confer no right on the candidate for appointment unless the Director Secondary Education Odisha or the appointing authority are satisfied after such inquiry or re-verification of documents as may be considered on merits that a candidate is suitable and eligible in all respects for post. So my humble submission before Lordships is, my lord, here, my lord, on the basis of which all these clamor is being made that we have all allowed to appear at the written test, and naturally there is a shortlisting made that ensures some right in our favor, on the basis of which we can embank our fund. My lord, I will just bring it to Lordship's notice one thing. My lord, all these candidates, 696 candidates who were allowed to sit at the examination, they had applied against an advertisement, thereby according to all these stages of examination and terms and conditions of the examination. Now, my lord, at this point of time, all these persons, under fortuitous circumstances, wants a fiat from your lordship saying that my lord may kindly grant them the opportunity to bypass their own undertaking, given that they will be subjected to the terms and conditions of the advertisement as well as the terms and conditions fixed by the Staff Selection Commission.
Any other point?
My lord, one more thing, my lord.
No, I'm not hearing.
Subject to your lordship permission, but only the development, the subsequent development. After your lordships allowed that in the judgment, my lord, I'm just bringing the facts. Originally, 4,976 or something of that sort candidates in Pindi, they were also allowed written examination. Their results were not published. But after your lordship directed for preliminary examination by virtue of that your lordship judgment, all those candidates were asked to preliminary examination, and the Staff Selection Commission found, after publication of the result of the preliminary examination, only 2,501 candidates have now been selected for appearing at the written test. This is the difference between the situation if a preliminary examination is held and if a preliminary examination is not held and a written test is conducted.
Your Lordships, the writ petitions which Mr. Mahanti is representing have been filed on 6/11/2025. That is few days before.
Yeah.
Date, chapter, date. No? And your Lordships, in one of the writ petitions, that is 31675 of 2025, your Lordships, my date chart contains all the detail.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't prepared a date chart.
In fact, I'm actually placing it the other way. I should have been placing it for the first, but as Mr. Mahanti spoke, so I'm placing serial number 17, of course, as
A piece of mind of sharing with you all. Several petitions have been filed before the first court where information is sought for why you are not making the appointment.
Yes.
We are threatening the government officers from one side. From here, Mr. G and Mohanty and Lenka, they say, you threaten us from that side, why you are not making appointment. From here, you stay the appointment process. How the government should function? Number one. Number two, it is not some factory what they are appointing. They are appointing as teachers. There should be a higher standard. The examination should be strict. Everything is ideal. I fully agree with that. But how many schools are without the teachers? And how long that can go on? Therefore, I am not taking up the matter on merits. I am only, without prejudice to anybody's rights, I am taking these matters for final hearing in the second or third week of January. In the meanwhile, entire recruitment process should culminate into
Lordships.
the result.
Lordships.
And that will not be prejudicial to anybody.
Yes, nobody will claim it.
Nobody can claim any equity or the thing. Simply, if the petitions are allowed, they should go home by taking the nearest bus. That's all. Therefore, we will protect all contentions which you have urged are definitely worthy of consideration. More particularly, my own judgment.
Yes.
I fully understand which your affairs was arguing.
And I have
Therefore, what I am suggesting is, let recruitment process reach its culmination point without claiming any equity or the like.
Yes.
My lord, can I? My lord, now your lordship, my lord, I can. That is what my understanding, my feeling is. Your lordship have delved into the matter deep, and your lordship have delivered the judgment.
Correct.
The moment your lordship will be appraised of the factual similarity.
I will set aside the empire.
No, I am not saying that.
The apex 47,000 teachers were set aside.
That is your lordship's discretion. I am nobody. It is my duty to place the matter before your lordship. That is your lordship's discretion to take the call, what to do and what not to do. I am too small a fry to say something. But the only thing I say, if at all the facts are the identical facts, all the dates, I have given a comparative chart between the Sanskrit.
You came to court on 6/11/20.
Yes, but I am saying that. The other case which your lordship accepted, there the candidate came on July. And here also, June. Here also, the first petitioner has also come in June.
He did not tell, now he has the
Yes.
amendment.
His prayer is also there. You are not.
It is not there. That's the reason you have to say.
Then kind of misunderstood by that. Your Lordship, kindly see prayer in his case.
I don't see.
Your Lordship, kindly see.
Relate to all these lots of actions.
In read petition number 160.
Signal. Heard. Learned advocates appearing for the parties.
My great sort of Sanskrit and Hindi.
The host of contentions are demanded by learned advocates appearing for the parties. Most of them may be worthy of consideration at the appropriate time. First, this court notices pendency of PILs and other petitions wherein the recruitment process has been interdicted, wherein our anguish is expressed as to why the vacancies are not being filled up, more particularly in the sector of education. First off. In fact, a specific stand is taken by the government in some of the petitions to the effect that this court has been interdicting the recruitment process and therefore the hands of the government are tied. First one. Next paragraph. Ordinarily, the recruitment process, more particularly relating to the schools and educational institutions, should not be interdicted, subject to all just exceptions. First one. However, this court, while the order dated so and so, had permitted the process to go on, but short of issuing the appointment orders. First one. It is a matter of judicial cognizance that in several institutions, the teacher-taught ratio is terribly impaired. First off, that would not augur well to the interest of community of the taught. First off, in the above circumstances, the recruitment process shall go on and culminate into the fructification by issuance of appointment orders to the selected candidates. First off. However,
Select list is to be published. Final select list is to be published.
if necessary, by preparing and publishing the final select list, do not make you wait. First off. Next one. However, the conclusion of selection process and the recruitment process by issuance of appointment order shall be subject to the outcome of these petitions. First one. Every appointment order shall boldly state the same to the appointee, who shall not plead any equity or the like whatsoever. First one. The matter shall be heard on merits in the third week of January 2026.
Can it be little earlier?
Little early, because second week of January.
Same day we fixed.
Second week.
Same day,
The same order has been passed in that case also.
That is all.
In that also.
Yeah.
Okay. Issue appointment.
Okay.
We cannot alter. Because if you are saying, you are angry that appointments are not. I know you stay the appointment and this is how the.
One more thing.
Okay, selected candidate or appointed candidate can claim equity. Your Lordship, kindly. Or they can get it. They cannot get themselves implemented.
That is very difficult. I cannot know because they are not here.
Now it will create third party right.
No, there is that's all. You need not. But I do not know.
Yes.
Maybe we will have to go back. Really, I do not know. But if it happens, it happens. What to do?
One more thing. This order may be passed in WPC 16242 because interim order is in that. 16242 of Vinas Mishra.
This order is in WPC
16242.
16242 of 2020. Okay, put all numbers and parts. Put all their names. Okay. Yes.
Once they will be appointed, but within 6 days after your Lordship pass that, now your Lordship is pass that order. The development which I want to bring it to your Lordship. Immediately after your Lordship pass that order, Staff Selection Commission published that notification directing for that for holding that the preliminary examination. Within 10 days of holding the examination on 16/11, on 1st of December they published. So I mean to say, Staff Selection Commission is quite prepared with this contingency and
How are you guessing something?
Yes, I have brought that on.
This direction that has complied.
Yes, I don't say without my lordship direction. So they can hold it within 10 days.
No. Earlier, large number of candidates were there. Large number of
A little linguistic change, linguistic change the orders will undergo to match this.
I will be pardoned, my lord. Yes.
You are paid for that. You are paid for arguing.
Yeah, your lordship have observed on 2 at least. My voice texture is.
No, it's your concern. You are one of the finest lawyers. I tell you, one of the finest lawyers. Who will not let down interest of the clients.